YouTube, what's going on today, man? It's your boy Justin Revs. We are back in some more BeamNG RLS career mod, and we're gonna build the freaking truck today, dude. I'm stoked. I just bought it. It's a good. Well, the best part about this truck is we're stripping it down to its frame. It's one of the worst trucks I've bought, looks wise, and I'm assuming performance wise. I didn't even test drive it, dude. It doesn't matter. It's literally, it's a VIN so that we can build the mega 6x6 super duper sick truck. I should probably come up with a shorter name, but that's the plan. This isn't all my money, don't worry. I have some in savings, dude. I made a savings account. I called it Pickles Nickels because that made me happy, and so we're getting 5% on another like 100 grand that I put in there. And then I also sold the parts the other day and I got like 46 grand from selling parts, so that's also earning 5% interest. But yeah, dude, we're definitely taking the tow truck. It's not far. It's not 45 miles away. That's one of that was one of the big selling features for this truck. I overpaid for it. It was 9,950 beam buckaroonies, a hair under 10K, which I was like, you know what, I'm okay with that. I need, let's see, color opinions. Do I keep this teal color? This, I don't know what, this turquoise, this greenish blue, bluish green, or actually the more I talk about it, the more I like it. I'm painting a beautiful picture of what this color is. I don't know, maybe I like it now. It matches that house. Maybe we need to buy one of those houses that we match. Why does my brain work that way? I'm like, I need to justify this somehow. I don't know if I love the color. Honestly, I don't. I tried to fall in love with it just now, if you couldn't tell, and it didn't happen. So what color should I paint this truck, dude? I don't know. Should I throw like a paint job on it, or what should we do? The truck's up here at a parked in somebody's driveway. We got to go pick it up. Hence tow truck. I think if we go up this one, we'll end up on their dirt road. Dude, they're up here by the church, just past the church. I remember that. I bought the truck and I walked all the way home because I was like, you know, dude, it's a nice day. I haven't done just a bunch of walking. I didn't make you guys suffer through all of that, just the end of it. Because I was like, well, I could walk and talk, and I was like, nah, I'll get there and we'll get driving first. But I love all the little details that are here, dude. Like this map is so, it's got a lot of fun little things. Like, we need to go out and explore more. That's part of the point of this beautiful square. Dude, I think it's got dually squares. I didn't even know you could do that, honestly, until like right now. I think it'd be a little bit easier if I could, I'm gonna turn my lights on since we're posted up like this. And we would leave the truck on. I feel like if we're RPing our tow truck experience. All right, let's take a look at what 10,000 beam bucks got me. A hair under 10,000. We got crazy cut bed. We're gonna put a flatbed on it anyways. We got that nice topper, dude. Okay, we got a topper out of the deal. Dually squares I have not seen though. That's, hold on, let me make it a little prettier. I really love partly cloudy one here for some reason. But dually squares, dude, that is wild. I didn't know you could do 8 lug squares. First of all, dually squares, that's wild. We got a turbocharged diesel. We're gonna put a different one. I'm gonna go 12 valve. And we got a new style front, and none of this matters because we're gonna strip this all down. It's an automatic. It starts. I just want it to move forward. We probably want to drive this up forwards. You know what? It drives enough. So I think I'm just gonna pull it into the street. You know how you expect a car to like coast a little bit? Believe it or not, this one does not do that. All right, I didn't know traffic came down this road. I don't know why I thought maybe it didn't. Probably because we There was no traffic when I first got here. All right, we're out of the way enough. I'm just gonna leave this on because I don't have faith that it's gonna turn back on, if I'm being honest. And I don't want to be out of the way. They're not gonna listen to my lights. So, am I out of the way enough? Okay, good. And then if any cars come down, then we will we'll be blocking the road, and hopefully they don't decide to try to go around. All right. You can't see the switch panel. It's right here, mounted below the, well, it's here. But it is a PXN switch box. I think it's less than $100 on Amazon, American. And like all this stuff is expensive, right? Like this, I think it's something like that because mine was a gift. And whoops, let's put it in drive. But I was planning on buying it anyways. Like it was in a shopping cart because, I kind of wanted it. Wait, we can go into 4-wheel drive? Does it work? I think it works. I'll be damned. I almost drove off. It really doesn't matter. But I'm gonna back up and we're gonna try and correct a little bit. So it's hard to go straight with the square wheels. Believe it or not, it's hard to go in a straight line with these. I think there's probably a wee bit of an incline that I'm falling into, a little ditch. Okay. It would be nice if we could rotate forward. Okay, perfect. I don't know if I've felt so, well, I was going to say so secure, and then I saw those back wheels wobbling, and that makes me a little bit nervous, but it feels rather secure that it's kind of sitting on blocks. But, no, somebody at Discord was asking about what my button box is, and I like it a lot, dude. I honestly just kind of forget to use it because I've, for so many hours, not had one. So I think that's the big reason I forget a lot, but it's really nice when it comes to things like extra things. Like, why is my FPS 5 right now? It's probably because there's, please stop, dude. There's so much going on with this truck. That's the only thing. This is making me not. Oh. I don't know why my FPS is so bad. Hopefully once we drop the truck off or something, I think it got a little bit better. Okay. I want to go work on it at the lighthouse house because that's my favorite spot here. I've said it before. I am shopping around a little bit for other properties. I said I wanted to buy a house on the other side of the map, but I think we need to do another big trucking episode before that. Or like on the way out there, have a reason to drive across the map in a semi truck. It's gonna take us a while. So I'm gonna save that one for later. I'm really excited to build this truck. So that's what we're doing today. Since I sort of know what I want, I'm not going to go into all the super detailed stuff. I'll do probably like the little trinkets, our little accoutrements, like off camera. Just like, I don't know. I already built the truck that I want in free roam. I'm kind of wondering, do I do all wheel steering? I think we do. Like, let's go all out with this truck. Let's make it have it'll have 3 steering axles. The back ones will turn 2. It's kind of OP. It's probably a bit much. I probably just need to do like the front and the back. But I don't know. I did it with both when I in testing. And dude, shout out Daniel again for creating this, turning me into a 6x6 fiend. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but just all it took was one fell in the comments saying, hey, hear me out. I know you don't usually like this. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. And dude, I tried it out, and I'll be damned, dude, is he right? What, dude? Color me impressed. I know I've yapped about it already in yesterday's episode, but 6x6 with the Goliath Goliath 3-link is low-key the truth. It's a powerful thing. Okay. Gosh. I think our topper's broken. That topper I was excited for looks caved in. Okay. Like I said, we're doing a flatbed anyways. Let's turn this thing off for the final time. I was looking for a low mileage example. There's no low mileage cars out here, dude. Like, so I gave up on that. Hopefully if I strip it down to the frame, I don't know. I imagine that'll reset like the wear on it and stuff. The maintenance mode is still a little bit confusing to me. Let's just get this guy parked up over here for now. And let's get to building. Trying to think what's probably the best way to strip off all the parts. Because we're going like straight down to a frame. The square wheels is fun. It can, oh, there's actually a bedside on this side. I didn't even notice until right now. Oh man, this thing is crunchy. Okay, so I got 93 grand. I think that'll be enough to at least get us going in the right direction. Weekend. I read that at first as weekend, like, you know, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, that's funny. All right, so I think I just did a crew 6x6 crew frame. That did not take off things like I was hoping it would. That's okay. So this is probably something I could have just done later. Or used, like built and then use this save for later thing is what I was trying to say. Sorry, I got so distracted. All right, don't need the bed. We don't need any of this. Okay, so the frame's there, so I don't want to click X too many times and accidentally delete our frame. I'm going to pay attention because it looks like it just scatters things. Drive shaft. We're going to use a different drive shaft anyways. A better one. I probably just could have clicked the suspension and got rid of more stuff, but whatever. Okay. Defective ABS. We also don't need that. It's going to be a lot of clunking around today. Boost front bumper. Definitely don't need that. We don't need any of this. I'm going to try to stop now. Okay, that's beautiful. Actually, we're going to keep the tank. Keep the diesel fuel tank, maybe. Loose rear bumper, remove. We're going to go down to nothing, my dude. Nothing. Crew cab. I'm just going to remove it, and we're going to replace it with another one. Let's get rid of the tank, too. Like, we're stripping it down to the frame. Like, let's make it down to nothing. All right. Confirm. We are doing a frame-up build for a 6x6 super duper big mega truck. Let's sell our parts. Let's start with the clean slate here. Paid 10K for that truck. What is that? Did we make money stripping that down? No, because we still had to spend 10. We spent 10K on the other stuff, or just on the frame, really. So you don't. Okay, you can't make money doing that still, which is good. I like that. All right, let's start with a crew cab. This is going to get expensive rather quick, but that's okay. And then let's kind of try and build the truck a little bit first. I'm going to go with which one did I have? I think I went with Hefe's because it just puts Hefe stuff on the front, and I like that. Signal, mesh grill, early. I'm going to use Hefe's headlights too. And front valence. We're going to do this. Rear undercut early. I know I'm just doing stuff and not looking, but it's fine. Okay. Let's do the engine before we do the suspension, because then I think we do suspension first, right? We're being realistic. All right, let's do. It doesn't tell me which one is a steer axle, so I'm assuming it's this one, maybe. It's thinking real hard. It's got to populate a lot of parts right now. This is gonna go good. Everything's gonna be fine. The game's not gonna freeze. Okay, so if it like blinks my desktop, that means like that's a good sign. That means it's gonna work eventually. I don't know why it's thinking so hard. I did this. I know it works. You gotta work in the game, please. Come on. Come on, game. You can do it, dude. Oh no, I'll be back. I love you. Bye. All right, and that's how it's done. Simple as that. You got a big, beautiful, big truck. I didn't miss anything there, did I? No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna go back. It's been a whole day, dude. It's been a whole day since that first crash. My game crashed a few more times. I tried doing something. We don't have rear steer. This thing looks pretty sick. You saw the thumbnail. What a beast. But dude, 12 valve Cummins. I'm gonna go over the build. Like, we're gonna go in detail. I'm sorry I didn't show you the frame up thing, but it wasn't really that exciting. It was just 45 minutes of me just yapping and saying like, well, one more thing, hold on, one more thing. We'll go going right after this. Like, so you didn't miss out on much, dude. It's like any other build, but I will just go through. I'll go through the parts and show you. I've made some changes from my. Again, it's been a whole day. I went to free roam to like very closely copy the tune that I had on that one, because I tried tuning this in the first place with the same suspension. It was not very happy, so I was like, you know what? If it doesn't like this tune, and then I went and tried like 3 or 4 different suspension systems. Didn't like any of them. And I was like, you know what? We're going to go with Old Faithful. We're going to go back to the Goliath 3-link. And at this point in the game, we are still hoping for the best. But we've got Goliath stuff all the way around. We had to throw the rear steer suspension out the window. It doesn't like to work in career for some reason. It does like to work. It works just fine in free roam. But out here, not so much. That's fine. We don't need it. Honestly, I just thought it was really fun that I could use it, because I remember being hurt long ago from a rear steer vehicle in career mode. I don't know why it's something about career mode that it doesn't like, but maybe you would have better luck. Maybe I'm having a mod conflict. I'm not saying it for sure is. Rear steer doesn't work with career stuff. If it works for you, dude, I'm stoked for you. The tip, like doing the hood exhaust, super duper cool, but I can't see half the time. I could just turn the particulates down, but I feel like, dude, if you got a 12 valve Cummins on a truck this big, you better be rolling all the freaking coal, brother. This does have like different tunes on it. Right now it's in the stock tune, so we are making quite a bit of boost. 40 pounds, I believe. Yep, 40 pounds. And that's probably what's actually making us 800 horsepower here, 1,300 foot-pounds of torque. Excuse me. And I love that for us. But also we got the party mode tune, which gives us like 70 pounds of boost. That's what we're going to use out in the desert. I just kind of wanted to get down to business because it's been a whole day for me, dude. I just got done with my 3rd time. This is my... No, okay. So game crashed a bunch. I tried a few different things. I was like, the game's going to crash. It's okay. I'll come back. I got tired of it, and I stepped away. I came back. I fiddled with it some more. I said, I don't feel like doing any sort of video right now, so I stepped away again. And then I sat down again and I got it all dialed up, got it all dialed in how I wanted to. And here we are. So we're going to go have fun, damn it. Now, I think this thing's going to do really well. Things don't always go as well as they do in free roam, as I've learned. But, dude, this looks so cool, bro. I love the big old flatbed. I did have some boxes on the back. And then last minute, Hail Mary, I put boxes inside. Because that seems to work better as far as like getting the repair kits in. I mean, the repair kits seem to have some problems for me, at least with modded parts. Like they work better with vanilla parts, I think. I don't know. So I'm gonna get one in case we, I don't know, flip over, or like maybe it'll work. But also I might get a Lua error picking them up. That happened earlier too. That was, I thought I was in a good spot, that I got a Lua error and then the truck broke. It's been a whole thing, dude. So this has come with some headaches, some bad words, a little bit of heartbreak, but we're okay. What are we in right now? Unlimited class. Okay, let's sign up. Do I get a Lua error? Why can I not sign up? Maybe I don't have any money. I have 73 beam bucks. Oh, wow. I think that means you don't want to know how much I spent on this truck, dude. That's... I think we'll have some parts to sell when we get home, but maybe like 20 grand worth of parts. Wow. I didn't know we were that broke. Okay. So, I'm going to say this now. This is capable of a lot. But I'm going to try and get through all of this, okay? We are going to have some fun. This is a really fun, like, drift around sort of vehicle, believe it or not. This is good at drifting around. But I'm going to try and save that for, like, certain spots. Hard right. Okay, and I know where that one is, so let's go straight that way. It's sort of at the bearing that it wants me to go in. And I'm just cruising, dude. Like, I'm not trying to break any records. I'm trying to get this thing to finish what I started. And that's have a really cool 6x6 that is capable of doing really ridiculous things. How are we going to test if it can do ridiculous things if we're holding back? Dude, I think, like, flying through the desert, going Mach chicken nearly, or exceeding Mach chicken, I don't know. I'm actually going to disengage the lockers so we can get a little bit of turning radius. What do you got for us now? 103, Desert Plateau. These are my least favorite, dude. Least favorite. At least I know where this one is. I feel better about it. Checkpoint 15, I used to complain about. But Desert Plateau, I don't like to do, but that's because it's got a lot of rocks. I told myself this truck was going to make me fear rocks less. Not true. Now that I'm in the rock field again and I see how big these damn things are, I'm still scared of them. But that's all right. We're going to face our fears today. We're not going over any rocks. I mean, maybe a couple more than normal, but we have to get to the top of the plateau, and maybe taking the little road is the best route. I don't know. Let's lock things in. I think I need to change the rear suspension a little bit, maybe have it do a little bit more damping. But we're gonna go up over this hill, and then we should come to like a little crossroads over here somewhere, and then we could just kind of take a road up. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Play it safe rather than sorry. Also, I'm not gonna try and hit 100, 200, or 300-foot jumps. Is it capable of going that far? Absolutely. Is it capable of landing good after going that far? No. I'm gonna go around this little guy. I definitely need to add some more damping in the back. I could probably take some of the like spring stiffness out too. So that way we can maybe be a little bit less bouncy. I do have IYB like skid mark protection.
but that was still stupid. I'm really thinking about, well, yeah, no, we're gonna take this road, and I believe it's over in this, it's around this turn, this road. The guy who recommended this build mentioned putting different gear ratios in each axle, and that is something that I did not do. But I'm also not super duper concerned about my turning radius, as are we getting closer or further? Which way do we need to go? And I just didn't, I've done enough tinkering on this truck today where I was like, you know what, dude, I'm going to save messing with gear ratios for later. We've got 355s in all of them. There's the flag. That wasn't so bad. So maybe it hurts less the more you do it. That's my philosophy on the Desert Plateau checkpoint. And then we are just, I mean, we need to go like straight ahead. Where are we going? The Abandoned Ottobello, which is at the top of one of the dunes. This looks more or less safe if we kind of cut across and run into some more of these, what would you call these? Ravines? Ah, big rock. But you know what? We're okay. And the truck is straight, handling. Yeah. The alignment feels good. I think we're fine. All right, we're going more or less in the right direction. What do we do through here? I just need to get to the bottom of this. Like Scooby-Doo and the gang. Let's get to the bottom of this. Stupid. Alright. And I don't want to break anything, so again, we're not going full send, gung-ho. We are invincible with repair kits, because I'm not 100% sure that they work as intended for me, so we're gonna get past that. Just do our best to get up out of here without crunching on big old rocks. All right. And we were heading like more or less in the right direction, so I'm pretty confident we can just cut straight across the desert here. Let's not hit mega jumps. This looks like we got a road. Yep. There is, like, you can build whatever truck you want to build. There's no way of flying through the desert, going like 100, where you could just be like, yeah, nothing is gonna break, dude. I can take these like back-to-back 300 foot jumps and be fine. Like it's not super duper realistic. I think this is more of an instance of it needs to be you versus the terrain, not so much you against whatever AI time they're putting down. Because like I can't tell if I'm doing good, if I'm in first, second, third. I don't know until the very end. But I do know one thing: I never want to see the thing just say finished again. So I'm not going to go slow, because finished just means east desert entrance. So I think I was in the Covet, the trailer trash Covet, and get it because it's half a trailer and it was absolute trash. But yeah, I finished in that thing and it just said finished. It didn't give me a place, so that means I didn't even get third, and it was probably only out of 4 racers. That's another thing. I don't know if it's how many it's like out of, like how big the field is. That's what I'm trying to say. How many opponents are actually running against you as AI? I don't even know if I have a skybox on right now. I don't think I do. might be a little bit easier to tell. I usually do, well, like when I'm in free roam, like checking this stuff out, I don't care, first of all, right? Like if I wreck, I just press one button and it's fixed. But I do a lot more cinematic camera, I've noticed. Where's the flag? This one I often can't see for some reason. 300 meters. We're not close yet. That's why. Here's somewheres. It's right in front of my face. There it is. Last stop, which is pretty dang far in this direction. Let's get after it. Whoa, that was a big one. Okay, this is fine. As long as I'm just like being moderately conscientious of, all right, we're gonna catch some air here. I don't think we're losing like too much time, especially because we can keep going. That's a big part of it. Oh, we can keep going though. Oh. Okay. I don't think anything broke. Like we're good. Let's chill. All right. Be going a little bit more in this direction. Look how sick this looks, dude. I'm so stoked on this. This little oasis, this little area down here, super fun to like drift around in this truck. But we don't have time. We're on a mission. My alignment might be just a wee bit off now, but like it's okay. We are absolutely shredding right now. And we're still a ways away. Should be getting closer. I think so. Oh, my steering is kaput. Oh. Okay. My steering is kaput, I said. Okay, well, let's see if the repair kit the repair kits we don't have. Oh, that's fitting. Can you just turn? What if I turn off the locker? I can turn a little bit. I abandoned the thing, didn't I? Shoot. Why did I do that? We might have been able to limp it because the thing was right here, the checkpoint, and then getting back I don't know so much about. Well, I don't know, maybe I got to do some more tinkering and tuning. It is a very heavy truck. I insisted on doing a crew cab, but yeah, whatever. I don't really care. I feel like this idea was a bust, and I hate that. That sucks. Because this was so much fun to put together. And I feel like it's not going to be... It's not going to be as good as I want it to be. Also, I'm being very hard on the vehicle. Already paid. Does that still charge me $1,000? Why does it still charge me $1,000 when I have a free accident forgiveness? Maybe it's because I picked the fastest time. That's probably it. Guess what? We're broke again. Not really. I got a little bit of money tucked away. Let's withdraw like 20K just so I have some walking around money, I guess. I'll keep some money in the savings account there so that way it can keep making us a little bit of money as we're playing the game. Hopefully I could just retrieve that one here. It's worth 180K. When that thing was stripped down to the frame, it was worth 5,000. That's that's pretty gnarly. I didn't mean to retrieve that. I meant to put that away. Put in storage. Can I retrieve this? No, that would make too much sense. Things are not going my way today. What's the best way to do this with the least amount of money? Okay. I want to show you guys that build, but this is being tricky. Let's retrieve favorite vehicle. And then I can just travel right back with it. Bingo. This is my 6x6 garage, apparently. Wait, no, this one's not a 6x6. I don't even know what I'm saying, dude. I'm a little frazzled that it broke again after all this. Okay, it's on me. Like, dude, this was such a good suggestion. I've been having so much fun with it. It's just frustrating when stuff breaks, but also, like, I was going 100 through the desert saying, like, these are, you know, expect to break stuff. Dude, this thing is so rowdy. Let's see. One of these sets of wheels. The bad part about doing 6x6 stuff or 3-axle vehicles, you know, even though the COVID is not a 6x6, it's a 6x2. It doesn't like to recognize your mods on the rear axle for some reason. So it's kind of a bummer. Like, you have to stick with very vanilla stuff. Like, this is the vanilla stuff that I was most happy with. These are vanilla wheels, Trial 1000 wheels. These are 44-inch crawler tires on all 6. We have the Goliath 3-link front suspension, all 6 of them. We have long links for the rear. I believe we have long links for the front. We have the long drive shaft. We have a drag drive shaft for this. Through drag drive shaft. I'm trying to go over the parts as best I can without just pulling up the thing. Why don't we just pull up the thing here? I'm going to turn it off real quick. Okay. So, for the body, we got a whole new crew cab. We have off-road race seats in here. Usual stuff, just the 307R steering wheel, ratchet automatic shifter. We have a 12-valve Cummins from Philly Griff Designs. That's available on his Patreon, worth every penny. You get so many cool engines. You get a Cummins, a Duramax, and a Power Stroke, and then tons of gas engines too. And you get like a really good RB. So highly recommended. Behind that, I have the vanilla diesel 6-speed automatic transmission. I love the way this one works. It's very simple. If you don't want to mess with variable torque converters and whatnot, and you just want something that's going to work, and it's going to work reliably, and it's going to work with a lot of power, the diesel 6-speed automatic transmission with the diesel torque converter will do you good. I'm a big fan. And again, we have a hood stack because we got to roll coal because we're bros. The ditch lights are from That Great Canadian Gamer. There's a link to his stuff like on my Discord. He made this for me too, dude. Thank you, brother. This looks amazing. This is the first time I put this on one of the trucks. Again, another reason I'm glad I don't have to have boxes back here and we can put them inside so I can show off my cool backlight, big broed up 2008 sticker. I had a Metal Militia sticker on the back window of my Bronco. Like in high school and my one semester of college, that was about this big. So I love it. What else? Do I need to show you anything? There's really nothing fancy in here. Like, this is all vanilla stuff. I put race adjust final drive. We do have the 8-lug spacer hubs all the way around to get the wheels outside of the flatbed. That was more of a want than anything. It's not really a need. I don't even think they go up high enough, but I didn't want them clipping through the bed a bunch. So I like that. We are running IYB off-road cut fenders, IYB transfer case skid pad. You can't really skid plate. You can't really see it. I wanted this super broed up pre-runner bumper because it's got such a good skid plate right here around the front. Big fan of that. We don't need it. It's this is probably 4 feet off the ground. That's not true, but it's rather tall. Like it's a big truck. Like I'm eye level with the door the door handle. So okay, it's probably about 3 feet up though, nearly. Anything else? The back setup, like again, you're gonna have to fiddle with this stuff if you want to fit big tires. There's an adjustment in the tuning menu. Right now I have this set up to where it's 0.8 forward and this is no backwards. That makes sense in the tuning menu. I guess I could show you that. Like we're pretty much done here. Hello, it froze. Hold on, it'll wake up. There it goes. Yeah, and it's the same stuff in the back. Some things don't have options, so don't worry about those. I do have interaxle limited slip differential locking. I want a locking limited slip interaxle differential, so that way we can lock this too. So that way we had powered all 4 wheels before, but now it'll like lock it. I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't know exactly how that all works with the lockers and limited slips. It seems like it should just be going all the time. Because I don't know. Stuff above my pay grade, but I see the opportunity to add another locker, so why the heck not? Long links, front and rear, by the way. I was running short links in the back, but I don't know why I was. Just run the long links. You got more wheel travel and more adjustability too. You can move them more, I think. Is that it? I've got Hefe's radiator support, Hefe's diesel radiator. It keeps it like super cool. It's a God mode radiator. And was there anything else? I got heavy duty extended tow mirrors, because why not, dude? If we're gonna have a ghost, like I think in this case they're justified. They don't stick out further than the tires, so whatever. It's fine. And then in the truck, this is something from Hefe. This is a performance monitor, so it's treated like one of those like race dashes, but it's off over here to the side. So shout out Hefe for making this too. This is super sick to have. And yeah, Nick's chromoly roll cage. That comes with Nick's parts pack. And okay, I think we're good there. And I think, was there anything else? Oh, I said I was going to show you the tuning menu real quick. That's right. Let's take a peek at that. I feel bad that I'm not putting out like the whole build process, but it was straight at 45 minutes of what? Shut up, Justin. So I have the differentials all set up the same right now. Hugh's mentioning make the backs a little bit longer. So maybe let's do that. I'm not going to do much. I'm going to do like that and see what that feels like. I don't know if I installed that locker, if I paid for that, or if I just backed out of it. I might have just backed out of it, and that's okay. But yeah, you can, if you get a variable boost turbo, you get that's how I have extra particulates, is with the filigree design stuff. This is the suspension setup. Like this is all stock. I actually wanted to bump this up. I wanted to bump the back up more. Let's just throw some things around. Why not? I do like for them to match though. So the front I throw up and then the back I try to make match. And then spring rates, again, we could probably go down on that and go up with the height a little bit, but I'm going to leave it for now and seeing just if adjusting those shocks is going to be okay. Here is the caster. The front link length adjusts how far the front wheel sticks out. I didn't want it bumping into the fender, so the suspension might not have fallen apart too if I had that more vanilla, specs, but I kind of built this for how I wanted it. The track bar adjusts the axle left to right. And if you just leave it at 0, the wheels are going to kind of be offset. Like the truck's going to kind of be sitting more closer to these wheels than these wheels, if that makes sense. So if you have that happening and you're building a big old truck, adjust the track bar. Just adjust it all the way to one side, see what it looks like. adjust it all the way back, see what it looks like, and then try and find the sweet spot in the middle to where your wheels are more or less lined up. You know, same. Like, it's a delicate science. And then we have pretty low tire pressure, and I still have the wheel offset extra out so that we can again clear the flatbed. Okay, I think we're all caught up. While I'm here, I'm just gonna check if I put that thing in the limited slip. Okay, so we didn't. I'm gonna put that in. We're gonna spend more freaking money on this truck. Oh, we need to sell the parts while we're here too. See if we got some money in that. Hopefully we do. 4,000. That's not what I wanted to see. That means I spent literally like 200 grand on this truck. That's obnoxious. But it's cool. We're gonna use this for exploring, and I definitely want to go explore the coast some more. It seems like there's a lot to see over here that I've not been really, I don't want to say taken advantage of, that I haven't been utilizing. That's what I was searching for. Let's just go to the Beacon's Edge house and go for a little off-road cruise and see where it takes us. Okay, we got another little thing. I'm gonna go ahead and lock that one in, and I'm gonna leave the rears unlocked, and we're just gonna leave it on the stock tune, and we're gonna have a good time, damn it. I'm not really that upset that it broke. Like, I was kind of in the back of my head, I was like, it's just gonna break again. Like, it's fine. It's not. It's real interesting how these things like hold up well until like you start tuning them. Like, you know, for certain instances, like I don't know if when this was being made, they accounted for, you know, the crazy adjustment of like all the things together, like the track bar and the caster. I have the caster at 100%. So, and that deals with the how the steering is in relation to, wait, the steering? No, that's, dude, I don't know. I don't want to try to explain that right now because I'm going to explain it wrong because I'm flustered. But if you want an explanation, just look up what the heck is caster, and they'll use scientific terms and do better than I can. But that has to do a lot, like that fiddles with your alignment a lot. So I had to make some other adjustments to the alignment to fix that. And I think we could have gone like off-road to get over to the castle part. Let's just go exploring a little bit. Hopefully I don't run anybody over, as I didn't run them over. I also don't have a rear bumper because I was like, I probably don't need one, but maybe we should use one so we glide over the hoods of cars that we almost run over instead of crunch into them. Well, I'll be damned. There's a little road here. Okie dokie. Like, this is two-wheel drive. This is not two-wheel drive. This is still four-wheel drive or six-wheel drive. Just hossing up the hill. That is so nice. In the one that I recorded earlier, after I finished the build, I came up here using a different road. And there is some wreckage up here, so if you get something that's by the castle... Oh, by the way, my friend Phantom Ghost, he made a whole cheat sheet video. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but I'm mentioning it again. If you don't know where these things are, there's a cheat sheet video out there. Phantom Ghost Productions. He's a homie of the channel, and it's a very good, like, good quality, easy to follow video. But there's some wreckage right there. I got up here because I thought I had that one, honestly, and I was like, wait, I don't have the I don't have the thing for this? All sad. It's kind of funny. Well, let's just keep cooking around a little bit and see what happens. Like, I haven't I haven't gone over here very much. Haven't really deviated much from the highway and the Dakar challenges. So I'm looking for like little roads. I know I don't necessarily need roads, but it's nice to have something to follow. Does this go out into the wilderness or just to the end of this street? Does turning radius improve if I take four-wheel drive off? I think it's about the same no matter what. And that's okay. It's okay with me. Well, we've done run out of road, boys. Let's just start cruising and see what happens. Looks like we're about to run into a road anyways, but I said I wanted to kind of explore the coast more, and we're kind of far from the coast now, so let's get over that way a bit. I get real caught up in the hustle and bustle of this is BeamNG career. I need to be making money. I need to be doing something productive, or the boys aren't going to enjoy it. And I know that's not true. This appears to be like some sort of scenic overlook. Oh, beautiful. I don't know what else this would be here for. It's okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. But yeah, I was saying I get all caught up in that. I need to make money. I gotta find stuff to do. I gotta be productive. We gotta do a build, or we gotta make money. And like, I know I don't. But I'm trying to train myself. Like, just go enjoy the game, have some fun. This is a camping place. I don't think it's the camping place we need. I think there might be supposed to be a truck there under that rooftop tent. That's funny. Okay, well, let's... Which way should we go? I see stuff down on the beach. I think this might take us back to where we were at. But I want to see which way it goes so that way I can find my way back over here. Okay, no, just kidding. This is just the top of the world over here. That's cool. Alright, well, let's start working our way down to the beach. Let's go a bit of the fun way. I need to take this thing out to the Gap too. Mess around out there, see how it does on all those trails. I mean, I'm sure it'll do better out there than it did in the desert. That was an aggressive run, to say the least. That was an aggressive run. But I'm just a pusher, dude. I only know how to push. That's a joke. Trying to be like, which one of these can I get over? I can get over many of these rocks without too much of a fuss. I'm kind of just being a baby, and I don't want the wheel to jam my thumbs. That's all that's going on. I was thinking I don't need rock sliders, but maybe I do. Let's... Ugh. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we might need some rock sliders. It's gonna be a crunch. Barely. But that's it. Oh my gosh. Did you see those back ones go over the rock? That was sick. That's why I built this, really, just to see like cool six-wheel drive suspension articulation. That was why this was built. Oh, okay. My griping is decreasing, I think. This is fun. I'm happy with this. Keep everything locked in. And if I break it again, no big deal. Do not care. We can just tow home because we still have, I think, at least one left. Let's double check so we're not surprised just in case we do have to tow. Okay, we do have free tow still. Love that. The roadside assistance is worth every penny. You can't fiddle with insurance on Skeleton Coast, just so you know. But that is known. It is getting worked out. All right, we got another road. Beautiful. Oh, we're at the mines. Oh, buddy. That was fun. And that is where me having anti-lock brakes installed might not be the best idea, you know, for slowing down, but it's fine. It slows down pretty damn good, especially for how big it is. So I'm going to keep it how it is because I don't want to be locking up these gigantic tires on the street all the time. My mind's telling me go right, but my body is telling me go left. Why is this so cool? I think it's because it's a gigantic truck. And normally I would want something with a small little wheelbase, maybe like an extended cab pickup like at most, but this is definitely more than that. Definitely more than that. Oh, this is cool. Oh, there's a shipwreck over there. Let's go that way. I'm gonna unlock things for the descent. See if that'll help with our turning radius a little bit. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. Man, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, little guy. Okay, well, again, I do feel bad that I skipped the build process and I said we were doing the frame up, but I feel like I did a good job explaining what I had done, how we got to this point, and I know I griped about how much money I had to spend on it. I wanted a high budget, big boy build, and I'd say I got my wish, dude. This is... Actually, that's not, like, I was going to say, like, this is usually not my style, but when it comes to the trucks, I do like to spend quite a bit of money on them. Like, I like doing the budget stuff at first, and then after that, I love it when it turns into something like this, dude. I absolutely love it. There might be a part out here somewhere. Oh, this is nice. It stays upright really good too. Kickflip. Okay, so I usually don't do that. I advise against doing that. It stays upright really well, and then I just throw it into an impossible maneuver. That was on me. That was on purpose. Yeah, that was for the memes, guys. That was for you. look how well it did a kickflip and it's still going. That was not planned. That's ridiculous. But, I mean, you know, bent bed and all, we're still cruising along. So I'd say it's at least a decent build. Like we can work with this. I can't believe that happened. That's kind of funny. Stays really upright too. Impossible maneuver. Ridiculous expectations. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. I had done one rip like that, like whipping it around like out in the desert in free roam, and things went okay. So but then again, maybe I was like on a hill or something, or I had a different sway bar setup. That was just absolutely ridiculous of me to do. That's really all that was. That was just absolutely ridiculous. But hey, Bubba, we're still going. So what the heck? What is over here? I think we're almost done with these back and forths now. What is that rock up there? Looks like a dinosaur or something. Okay. That's cool. Dude, busted body or not, like this is sick. Yeah, slows down pretty dang good. I'm happy with that. Dude, this is... I need to do this more. Just chill and play the game. Go find a new town just after crawling everywhere. That was good. I enjoyed that. I want to go get to this lighthouse, and then I think we will call it a day. I just see a lighthouse up there, and I am in the habit these days of checking lighthouses because I do know there's one roadside debris by one of them. And again, could just check my buddy's cheat sheet video, but I just mentioned how much fun I was having exploring, so let's do that. The coast is not that, I mean, this map is gigantic, dude, so me saying the coast isn't like that big is a crazy thing to say, but at least it gives it, like, that's the only place where there's going to be lighthouses, right, is on the coast, so at least we're kind of limited. We have a limited search area. It's a very large limited search area, but it's better than some idea of what to do is better than absolutely zero idea what to do. Well, not absolutely zero, but a vague picture and good luck is not what I'm talking about. That's not much of an idea where to go. We have tents. I'm optimistic. I am optimistic. Turn the axles off again. There appears to be a wreck here, or something at least. Or a fire pit, maybe. That might just be a fire pit. Yo, we got it. That's how I like to finish the episode. Hell yeah, dude. Clear debris. We got a variable boost single turbo. I already have that on here, but I'm not even upset about it. That's sick. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Well, this is a good place to stop, I guess. I mean, sorry for flipping the truck over, just doing my antics, but it survived. It kept going. I mean, and we got some roadside debris out of the deal, so hell yeah, dude. Well, it's gonna be nice again, you know, so don't worry about that. I'll get it all fixed up. I'm really surprised the backlight stayed in place, so shout out that great Canadian gamer for making a super sturdy backlight. And that thing is tinted as hell on the back. And you can't see out the window. I don't even mind, actually, because these boxes are in the way. So I don't even care that it's black on both sides. I mess with it because it's not broken, right? No, it's not. Dude, that's sick. And I mean, it's very, very protected. So it still might break. I'm not saying it won't break, but I'm happy it's not. That's cool. All right, dude. Well, I hope you enjoyed the truck. This won't be the last that you'll see of it. We're going to use this to explore for more of those roadside things. That's kind of why I built it. And I need to finish the car in it. We will eventually. I just got to learn some self-control. More self-control, I guess. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, man. We'll see you next time. I love you. God loves you. Cooper, Pickles love you. Bye.